Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Jason Wheeler, your Southern Utah, Washington County, and Nevada real estate agent. If you're new to my channel, as always, I want to thank you for stopping by. You're going to see my email and my phone number. You can call me, text me, or email me at any time, and I certainly will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Today, we are going to go into probate. I am a certified probate real estate specialist and would like to give you a little bit of information on what probate is so you have a better understanding of it. If you find value in this video, as always, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for the future content I certainly will bring you. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and dive in. But I do want to say that if you're watching this, you might be going through some hardship or a very tough time in your life, and I am sorry for that. I also want to express my deepest condolences for a lost loved one, if that is the case. And also, you might be having to sell a piece of property that has been in your family for quite some time. So please accept my deepest condolence to you. Let's go ahead and start with what is probate. Probate is a way that states ensure that the property and the assets are distributed properly. If a deceased dies intestate, that means that they did not have a will. If they died testate, they have a will. So if there was a will, the state's going to go and make sure that the will is followed as it's written, all T's crossed, all I's dotted. If they did not have the will, then the state is going to go ahead and appoint an administrator, which usually can be next of kin of some sort, and put that person as the personal representative. If there was a will, it's usually labeled who will be the executor. So when there's a will, there's either an executor or an executrist. Executor would be for the male, executrist would be for the female. When there's an administrator, that usually indicates that there was not a will, and the court now becomes the administrator, and they appoint the person to be the personal representative. Probate could take a very long time, months in fact, and sometimes can take longer than that, depending on how many heirs there are to the estate and whether the heirs agree to the distribution and how it's being distributed. So do keep that in mind. And I know that this can be a very confusing time for you, as well as overwhelming. So my goal is to help you understand the probate process, as well as what paperwork will be needed to be able to file for probate and to move through those specific timelines. There is 6 reasons of why a property would not potentially go into probate. One would be joint tenancy or community property with right of survivorship. Deceased held property jointly with someone else, such as a spouse. So if the husband passed away, then it would go to the wife. If the wife passed away, it would go to the husband. There's another one, which is the beneficiary designations, which could be life insurance, retirement, 401k, things of that such. So if the property was held in trust, then the trust owns the property, and therefore that would constitute the property and the assets to not have to go into probate, if that makes sense. There's a small estate affidavit that varies through state to state, and basically what that is, if the estate value is below a certain number, then it would not go to probate. And then in addition to that, you have property titled as tenants by entirety. So again, that would be more of a married couple. If one spouse died, it would go to the other spouse, and so forth. And then you have gifts made prior to death. So if the property was already gifted to someone prior to death, then it would not have to go to probate, obviously. That is kind of the gist of what probate is. So my advice is, if you're thinking about probate for yourself, or you're thinking that you want to protect your children or your heirs, the best thing to do is go and get yourself a living trust and create the trust and put the property underneath the trust. That way the trust owns it, And should something ever happen, the heirs will have a clear, direct idea of how that property is to be designated, as well as divided if there's more than one heir. My goal here is to help make this as seamless and transparent as possible, helping take off the weight from your shoulders and just guide you through this the whole way. So if you need to talk to someone, please reach out to me. If you're currently in a probate situation and you need someone to talk to, someone to guide you, let me know. You have to follow these timelines that is set up by the state. If you were gifted a property or you have aunt, uncle, parent that passed away, you can't just decide to list the property. So there is a timeline that you have to go with, and the first thing you have to do is petition for probate if you don't have the other documents in order to keep it from probate. So let me know if I can help you. Again, you're going to see my email and my phone number. So give me a call, text me, email me. I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. I hope this has been insightful. And don't forget, please, would you hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell for future content that I'll bring you. And I'd love to help you in any way. So with all of that said, I just want to wish you a wonderful day. And I want to thank you for being here. Bless you all. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.